Hey everyone, join me today while we make some pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. First, I gathered all my ingredients. I am so excited to see how these come out. So we have a cup and a half of flour. Next, we're going to do a quarter of a teaspoon of the baking powder and a quarter of a teaspoon of baking soda. Then we also need a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. I don't really want to measure this, so I'm just going to do like a dash. Next, we need 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. So here's one. And a half. Nope, this is a fourth, so I need one more of those. And then it calls for a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, but I couldn't find the powdered spice, so I ended up getting a liquid, so I'm going to do this with my wet ingredients. Next, I have a half a cup of butter melted, and I'm doing a half a cup of white sugar and a quarter of a cup of brown sugar. So I'm going to mix this all together. I'll show you guys. The next step is to take 6 tablespoons of the pumpkin puree, and then I'm supposed to I guess try to get the moisture out of it, it says, with a paper towel, so we'll see how that goes. It's also very hard to measure. Let's put something else to make pumpkin with the rest of this can. I think this is 6. So I really don't think it's that watery, but I'm going to do what it says anyways. I guess this cookie dough is already going to be pretty wet, so... Oh, it is taking out quite a bit of moisture. Okay. Next up, we need a teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a dry spice, but again, I didn't have that, so this is what we're going to use. And okay, and then I think I add my pumpkin. Okay, so honestly, that stuff is very strong smelling, but it's because it's an extract, I know that. Anyways, now I've mixed all my wet ingredients together, and I think it's time to mix it with our flour mixture. So this is our wet mixture and our dry mixture, and this recipe does not require eggs. Now we're gonna mix this all together and then fold in some chocolate chips. And then our dough needs to set for 30 minutes, at least. Probably just 30 because I'm impatient. So the dough isn't as wet as I thought it was going to be based on the description in the recipe. Next, I gotta add in the chocolate chips. At this point, it's just easier to move my hands. Got like a half a cup of chocolate chips. I got some regular size and some minis. And I'm just gonna mix this in before I throw this into the fridge. I hope these are as good as I think they're gonna be. And then we got our pumpkin chocolate chip cookie dough. I'm excited. Hey everyone, okay, it's been way longer than 30 minutes, but we got our cookie dough chilled, and now I'm gonna take some and roll it out, and then bake it and see how they come out. Let me get a spoon. So I was a little concerned that it was gonna be too hard, but honestly, it's like really nice textured to scoop. Rolling the cookie dough is my least favorite part. And after my cookie dough is rolled, I'm going to take the cookie balls and then dip them in chocolate chips for the tops. I think it will make them look a lot prettier. It smells really good too. That's a good sign. I love fall and fall flavors so much. Do you have a favorite fall treat? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you think you'd like these pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna do 6 spoons and like 5 football in this pan, so let's see. I left them in the oven for about 10 minutes, and now this is how they look now. So they didn't spread as much as I expected, but I'm excited to try them. And I really like the look of them with the chocolate chips on top rather than just inside. I feel like they do look so much fancier. And time for the taste test. The bottoms are nice and perfect. These are a really soft cookie. Okay, I absolutely love these cookies. They're so soft, like a cakey type texture rather than chewy. I'm getting the pumpkin flavor and the chocolate. I think it's balanced well. I don't think it's overboard with the chocolate on top. And they're definitely going to make it to my fall menu this year. And just look how beautiful they look in this picture. Oh, I'm so happy with how they came out. Let me know if you try to make these.